Welcome to Community Connection. I'm Cindy Bravos. If you're looking for a good time, beer, pizza, and jams, you're looking at the right place. At the 2015 U.S. Open Beer Championship, Gino's Brewing Company won 4 coveted awards, beating out nearly 4,000 submissions. So we're going to start with a beer. Joining us now is Gino's Brewing Company Brewmaster, Kevin McMahon. Welcome to Community Connection.
Thanks for having me by.
This is awesome, 4,000 submissions, and you won 4 awards.
A lot of breweries did a lot better than we did, but yeah, for being under a year of operation, we're very pleased.
How did you become a brewmaster?
I was living outside of New Orleans working as a commercial diver, and I just kind of had enough of that gig, and I'd always loved craft beer, and Abita Brewing Company gave me my first opportunity. I was there for about 3.5 years, moved to Warrenville, the brewery out there, Two Brothers. I was there for a year, and then the opportunity fell in my lap to work with the great people over at Ginos East to open Gino's Brewing Company.
So what was it that made these beers stand out?
I mean, you'd have to ask the judges for that, but I'm very traditional in my approach. I don't think you need to tinker with a style that's been around for a couple of 100 years. So my goal is to just really exemplify the style to the best of my ability, and kind of with my own little spin on how I'd see that it would make me want to drink it.
So tell us about the 4 that won.
Sure. We have 3 of the 4 here that we submitted. We have a German light lager called the LaSalle Street Lager. We have an English ESB called the Broken English, a seasonal beer that we did called the GPA, which is a Belgian Pale Ale, and the one that we're missing here is a foreign export stout called the Community Connection.
And which one of those is your favorite?
I like them all. It's hard for me to pick.
How do you determine which beers you're going to submit?
It just kind of depends on what I have available. You know, with us being so new in the operation of the brewery, we kind of just want to put as much out there as we can, because it gives you a good barometer of where you're at professionally.
And what kind of rubric do they use in grading the beers?
It's somewhat of a bracket format. You go through a couple of different rounds of judging. It's all done blind taste testing, and they end up narrowing down over these couple of rounds, you know, the last few that are going to make the cut, and depending on how many submissions, they give out a bronze, a silver, and gold to all the categories.
And which one what?
Real quick, we have our LaSalle Street Lager. This is the German Helles. Super light, super crisp, very refreshing, good on a hot day.
And did you want me to drink this on
the
air?
I absolutely do.
Is that okay? Can I do that?
Yeah. So you can get, it's really sweet in the nose.
Oh, that's nice.
Very clean and refreshing.
Very smooth.
Yeah. This was our gold medal winner.
Okay.
This is just an example of what we have. The other 2 beers, like I said, we have our Belgian Pale Ale. That's going to be a little funkier in the nose, more hop forward, but nice and malty on the palate. Just I really go for sessionable beers. You know, we operate a brew pub at River North, and the idea is that for the beer to really go well with the staple deep dish pizza that Ginos East is so well known for, I want to be able to exemplify my work to kind of hold up to the standard that is Ginos East.
Can we talk a little bit about the bottles and the significance of the importance, I guess, of the dark glass?
Yeah, so anytime you see a light colored glass, clear glass, green glass, it's allowing ultraviolet light into that bottle, and it's affecting the stability of the beer. Since we do not package, keg or bottle and distribute it all, this is the only way you can really take beer out of our pub at the moment, and this is just the best way to protect it from the brewery to your refrigerator.
And how long will that last then?
About 3 days at max, and pretty much once you open it, invite your friends over and finish it off, because it's going to start degrading over time.
What have you found to be like the most popular thing since you started brewing there?
Definitely the light lager. We won gold with the LaSalle Street. The Broken English took bronze, and then the foreign stout and the GPA. Those are the ones that took, or silver for ESB, and the other two took bronze. So that hands down is going the fastest. We don't offer Miller, Coors, or Bud, and this is our way to say, hey, there's still tons of flavor with a really light beer that you can enjoy. And yeah, it's doing very well.
So now that fall is gearing up, what are we looking at for seasonal beers?
Sure. So over the next couple of months, we'll be releasing an Oktoberfest, a Märzen. That should be out within the next week or so. And then before the end of fall, I'm going to do a Baltic coconut porter. That should be really nice. Mix it up a little bit.
And so as brewmaster, what are your responsibilities?
Everything that has to do with Gino's Brewing Company kind of falls in my lap. At the moment, it's just me. I have a part-time assistant. It's a small little place that I'm running, so anybody else would kind of get in my way. And I've been very fortunate that the owners at Gino's have been great in their guidance for business, because they know pizza and business very well, and they're just really allowing me the opportunity to spread my wings and help develop this brand as we see fit.
So what a great creative outlet for you to try different recipes and see how well they're received by people, not just the judges, but the public as well.
Sure, and you're going to flop here and there, but that's the beauty of the business is, you know, especially in Chicago, the scene's jumping very well and moving very well into craft beer, and you know, people are willing to try things and take a chance on you, and I think we're coming out in a really, really good time for Chicago craft beer.
Well, the only place you can get it is Gino's East, ginoseast.com for more information and a full list of locations. Kevin, good luck to you, and thanks for being with us today.